like I missed it. Strike like I hit the pin. Strike like I'm not gonna work. Strike, you.
Greetings, everyone. Welcome to 2K Sports and another exciting edition of NBA basketball. I'm Kevin Harlan alongside Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. From the sideline, our Hall of Famer, David Aldridge. So for the Spurs, their last game, a loss to Denver. And so off the tip, it's Denver. Pass to Mobley. Here's Buzelis. And then Buzelis with the dunk.
Yeah, recognizing the opening that Mobley got it to his teammate there on a platter.
And great for Buzelis. Basketball has been a part of his family's 4 generations.
Yeah, how about that? Both his parents played professionally in Lithuania, as did both of his grandfathers. And his dad now works with the Lithuanian men's national team as a physiotherapist.
He gets it in there.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
And now we've got some time to check in from the sidelines. You got for us, DA?
Hey, Kevin. Well, I had a chance to talk with the Spurs head coach. So for much of the brief time I had with him, he was talking about Evan Mobley. He said this kid is not a kid. This is a mature big man who affects all aspects of the game at both ends. But in particular, he's worried about Mobley's defensive presence and his ability to guard every position on the floor.
Thanks so much, David.
And you can see the strength right there. Mobley knows he can score through the contact.
Pass to Holmgren. Back to Wilson. Basket is good. He'll get a chance for one more at the line.
He knew what he wanted to do all along. The teardrop.
Anthony Edwards is a classic 2-guard, Clark, a spectacular player. What has impressed you most about his development?
Well, he's got a great body. He had it when he got into the league after just 1 year of college. Tremendous basketball body, strength and length and bounce. Now he's worked on refining his skill. I think the biggest thing that's impressed me is not only his work ethic, but his poise. He's not a guy that plays frantically. He plays with intentionality and purpose, and that's a tough thing to do when you've got his athletic ability and you're as young as he is.
Thompson with it. Picked up by Thompson. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
Total determination from Holmgren there, taking the foul while in the act.
The Spurs have made their only other free throw attempt today in an earlier trip to the line. And they now lead as the free throw drops for him.
Really always a plus to have a big guy stroke it from the line like that. The soft touch on full display.
Yeah, the defender all over it.
He got in good there. I mean, that's why the shot was so far off.
The Nuggets shooting their first shots from the stripe in this game. And the first one at the line is good. And so he makes both from the line.
He's as solid as it gets from the line. I mean, give him the opportunity. He's cashing in on those.
This one for 3. San Antonio again missing. Mobley outside. It's good for his second make. He's made 2 of 3 so far.
And the ever-growing confidence of Mobley inside. He knows these are shots he can make consistently.
Now here's Wilson. Launches it. Drains the three-pointer. Wilson's got 6.
Boy, he is looking confident. Love how they're using him so far.
And you know what? They're going to keep using him. I mean, he'll be the centerpiece of their offense today. You can bank on that.
For real. Come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
A little back and forth from long range. I love it. That's a terrific answer there.
Buzelis' shot is good. He's got 6.
Watch out now. When this guy gets into a rhythm, it is something to behold.
Bounce pass from Durant.
And the next one puts him in the bonus.
Yep, they'll be trying to draw that next foul quickly so they can start getting those easy chances at the strike.
San Antonio making a switch here. And here in the first quarter, with a little over 3.5 minutes played. Shot's good by Wilson. Denver in the lead. Now, Nembhard hasn't made one yet. And we'll have a timeout called by Quinn Snyder. He's made the decision. He wants to huddle up with his guys. Both teams deciding to change it up. Here's Walter with the drive. And down it goes, jamming that one home.
Straight power, homie. I mean, he ripped it down with both hands.
Absolutely a resounding dunk.
Yeah, for sure. That was a take no chances, take no prisoners slam right there, guys.
Now here's Odom. Misses from short range.
You know, you don't always get that opportunity, so those are the ones you hate to miss.
There's a screen by Robinson. To the paint. And stolen by Thibault. And it's Terry off the drive. To the inside. Pass to Odom. Back to Johnson. The Spurs need to get a shot off here. Just 2 to shoot. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time.
The ball goes to the away team.
The Nuggets leading by 3. On the wing, Payton. Here's Eve. Boom, he jams it straight down.
And he just big-boyed it right there. The height advantage he's got down low, really difficult for them to defend.
How about this run, Craig, they're on right now? Wow.
I mean, they're just getting to their spots and executing, really keeping things simple.
And a fast break now for the Spurs. Odom's shot, good.
Attacking in transition, the most consistent way to generate easy looks.
Yep, exactly. And if there's any opportunity for early offense, you've got to push it and push it every time.
Now 8 seconds separating the 2 clocks. Here's Heaney. Oh, good with the triple. Spurs trail by 3. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
Robinson.
No question, he got bumped on that shot.
Yeah, the officials didn't need to talk that one over. It was obvious.
It's his first trip to the line. And that one falls for Odom. Good on both. Now, here is Artest. He has yet to score. Misses in close. Got a piece of it. Stolen by Artest. And that concludes a back-and-forth, high-scoring first quarter of play. Nuggets ahead,
18.
up by 1.
The visiting team, 19.
And if you're just tuning in, it's been a pretty even game through the first quarter. Now let's take a moment to get your guys' take on the scoring so far for Denver.
A lot of high motor play from them in this one, allowing them to kind of charge through the defense and find good looks.
And, you know, in no time at all, they've also started finding points inside, already taking apart that interior defense.
Pass to Walter. Down low. Denver passing it around. Here's Murison. It's Chet Holmgren with the rebound. Wilson with it. Picked up by Artest. Now Holmgren. He's now 1 for 2 with that bucket. Greg, you look at the great coaches. What are 1 or 2 of the most important qualities for success that you see?
Well, for me, Kevin, I think you got to be able to adapt tactically. I mean, that's huge, and especially in the playoffs. But most important, can you motivate and unify a locker room? That leadership quality is what really puts a coach over the top.
Your heads-up aggressive play right there. Saw the smaller man on him and took it straight to the basket.
Here's Wilson. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
Just focusing on the task at hand, that's all you can do.
Yeah, these teams trading punches right now. I mean, it's table tennis. Back and forth we go.
Pass to Edey. And he takes the feed in stride and slams it home. Guys, no one team gaining control early on.
Yeah, you look at the lead changes. 6 already.
No good from Durant. Payton looking it over. Edey. And he slams it one-handed.
Well, I tell you what, the big guy knows how to do that. Throw it down.
Outside, KD. Durant, money from deep.
Poetry in motion. Such a smooth stroke. You assume when Durant lets it go, that 3 ball's going down.
And always hovering around the 50, 40, 90 mark, Kevin Durant is both prolific and Greg efficient.
And Kevin, you want to talk about guys in this league who make winning plays time and time again. KD is right at the top of that list.
Right now, let's send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Anthony Edwards is figuring things out. He said there's levels. My first few years, I looked for my shot and nothing else. I've learned that I can't win without my teammates and that I have to throw them the ball, too. It's a team game. I know that now. Kevin, I know it, too, so I'm throwing it back to you.
And you're the best teammate we could have. Thank you, David. Walter, good.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
Nothing like answering back. One team gets 3, you fire 3 of your own. Boom.
Here's Wilson. And that's collected by Payton.
Uh-oh. Changed his mind on the way up and tricked himself.
And the foul on Dyson Daniels. That is his first foul of the game. So it's both teams making substitutions here. Rebound, San Antonio. Left side, Odom. Pass to Camby. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. That one on Mobley. The Spurs have yet missed a free throw. 5 for 5.
Wow, what, did he have something in his eye on that shot?
And the second free throw, good. And so here's Denver. Pass to Nembhard. To the middle. A nice shot by Mobley. Mobley's got 6 points.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Well, I agree with you. 4 of their last 5 baskets have been exactly of that variety.
That's a blocking foul, and he'll shoot free throws. For San Antonio, they put up good numbers at the charity stripe, converting 6 of 7.
Yeah, last year, collectively, only 74% from the line.
And, you know, whenever they get into a stretch where it looked like maybe they would turn it around at the line, they would immediately take a step back.
Denver in the lead. Pass to Thompson. And he buries that one, drilling the rim on the way down. He has 5. Here's Odom. It's deflected, and he recovers it.
On the hunt to make a big defensive impact, Thompson denying that shot.
It's Nembhard on the wing. No scoring in this one. And there's the call on Matisse Thybulle. That's his first foul.
You know what? Tried to step in and cut him off, but just didn't get there quick enough.
Yeah, he was 1 step late that time.
Down to 5 on the shot clock. Denver needs to get off a shot. They get the rebound.
That's not the type of opportunity he fails to convert very often.
No one near Odom as he lets it fly. Again, the miss by Odom. Here's Buzelis. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Buzelis has got the lead up to 5 now for the Nuggets. And so it's Terry bringing it up for the Spurs. And at home for the next game, it'll be Detroit pulling into town. That will complete this 4-game homestand.
Getting his team the best shot on the floor. Amen Thompson feeds a ready shooter that time.
1 second separating the shot clock and game clock. Here's Odom. And it's Denver with the rebound.
Oh, he has just struggled here offensively in the quarter.
Pass to Buzelis. Dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
And creating a little separation here, gaining some confidence.
Yeah, you get the sense that they're going to start stretching this lead out a little bit.
That'll do it for the first half. Nuggets lead by 9. Time now for the halftime break, with the third quarter soon to follow right here on 2K Sports. And we've got third quarter of basketball for you. 2 quarters in the books. Durant with it. Holmgren the screen. Durant, good. Durant's got the first basket of the second half here for the Spurs.
Obviously, the defense has its eyes on Durant with the ball, so he cleverly uses the pick and roll to create some space.
Oh, he misses the dunk.
You rarely see him missing dunk, but the defender was right in his face on that one, and it threw him off just enough.
And Greg, it didn't take long for Anthony Edwards to prove himself in the NBA.
There's so much to like about his game. As outstanding as his offense is, his defense cannot be overlooked. He is a lockdown presence when he needs to be.
And Thompson throws it down.
How about the anticipation by Holmgren to force the turnover and ignite the break?
And that one is stuffed right through.
Just the kind of play they need in a game this close.
You know, that's the kind of aggression they want from their floor leader.
And it just forces the defense to pay more attention to him, guys, which we know can open up things for others.
The game has been very close in a lot of areas, but rebounding has been the one differentiator thus far.
We've seen it time and time again in games. Effort and determination on the glass can make up for a lot of other weaknesses.
Inside, and stolen by Mobley. To the inside, stolen by Durant. Wilson left side. Mobley with the block.
Mobley is one of the best defenders in the NBA. And when he's not blocking shots, he's altering them.
Man, can you always depend on him or what to lead you to the right place with that pass? Money.
Wilson into the lane. Durant wide open. He fires. And again, unable to change momentum here. And so it looks like Denver will retain possession here. Just under 2.5 minutes into the third quarter now. Lobbed up there for Thompson. Throws down the alley-oop slam.
Showcasing that vertical. Love seeing Thompson be assertive.
Here's Wilson. San Antonio again missing. Shoots. Again, the Nuggets score.
Well, he's just zoned in. I mean, in most cases, taking quality shots very much within the flow of the offense.
And let's head over to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Kevin, thanks. With the CBA and new broadcasting deals both completed, league talk now turns to expansion. Commissioner Adam Silver says if you're a successful organization, I think it makes sense over time to continue to grow. There's no doubt that there are a lot of great cities we're interested in having in the NBA. Kevin?
So right, David, we could lay out 3, 4, 5 cities right now that would beg to have professional basketball.
And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but really in the rebounding numbers as well.
And what I like about it, it's been a physical brand of basketball. It's had a little sandpaper element to it. Gritty and rough, but that's how you win games.
And some well-needed scoring. He stops a 13-0 run by the Nuggets.
Hey, whatever adjustments they made at halftime, they are working to perfection.
You know, they came out of the locker room, revved up the gas pedal, and haven't slowed down yet.
Here's Daniels. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. The Spurs have knocked down 8 of 9 free throw attempts. I'd say those numbers read pretty well. And he ends up missing both free throws. The Nuggets leading by 14. Here's Walter. No good that time. Good D by Thompson. And here's Johnson outside. Spurs working the ball around now. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up. It's going to be on Jacoby Walter. And a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for Denver.
Well, you know, for me, when you can convert this many times in the paint, I think that's a sign that your offense is really in a healthy state.
And on top of that, they're getting a lot of points off assists. And it's always a good sign when your team is working as a cohesive unit.
To the middle. Trying to find Camby. He's got it now. Odom inside. And the shot is good. Odom's got his second basket of the night.
And that solid play in the paint continues here, guys.
Pass to Payton. Here's Walter. 6 to shoot. And he hits it just... before the shot clock expires. Walter's got 7 points here in this quarter.
They are just killing them on the interior.
Yeah, you can't say that with enough emphasis. I mean, defenders are just not being aggressive enough down low. You got to play with some physicality in the paint.
Checking in for the away team.
Denver leading by 17.
George Muresan.
43 seconds left to play in the third. It's rebounded by Canby. San Antonio with the ball. It's taken away by Payton. Pulls it up. Canby with the block. And now here comes Terry late in the break. Basket counts.
Wow, what a pass there. He made that a very easy basket with that setup.
Artest with the ball. And it's Odom picking him up. Odom on the wing. The three. Not going to go that time. And here is Payton.
And guys, he's not an easy man to stop when he's got the rim in his sights.
Never has been, never will be. He is a determined finisher.
And guys, I like the fact that he chose the one-hand tomahawk slam because you get a little higher when you go off one hand and 1 foot.
And as we end the third quarter, a double-digit deficit. And 1 quarter to go in a game that to this point has not been an evenly fought contest. And so Payton will bring it up for Denver. 17-point lead, their biggest. Down low. It's tipped. Holmgren with the steal. Outside Durant. Back to Wilson. And a miss there on the triple.
Well, he had 1 3-pointer in the first half, but so far in the second, he's come up with goose eggs.
Pass to Muresan. Holmgren with the steal. They push it up 4 on 3. Here's Wilson. Here's Daniels. Wants to get it to Holmgren and does. Misses off the right iron.
They've shown some strength in the paint today. Their work on the boards has been impressive.
Guys, that's putting it mildly. I mean, they've been absolutely dominant.
First team foul.
That's good from Artest.
At the line for the away team. Artest.
He doesn't get the second one. Spurs trail by 18.
Away team.
And Gary Payton is going to pick up the foul.
Gary Payton.
That's his first foul. And timeout is called by Quinn Snyder. It's a chance for them to regroup and refocus. Here's Wilson. The tray. Robinson pulls it in.
You know, he's just not taking good shots, not taking smart shots, forcing up a lot of low percentage junk there.
For 3. Offensive rebound. And the dunk by Robinson.
Nothing soft about the putback there.
And why chance it, right? Take the dunk if you've got it.
Well, you know, if nobody's going to put a body on him, then that's going to be the result.
I'll tell you what a good thing that he showed up today, because without him, this thing would already be over.
Yeah, that's all you.
Nice ball movement by San Antonio. Here's Wilson. Mirazan the rebound.
Yeah, you know, guys, this has been far from his best game. A disappointing outing for both him and the team.
Not surprised at all. He's shooting it well and scoring points in bunches.
They need a good offensive possession.
And guys, that's not as easy as he made it look. You've got to have some skills to pull that off.
Well, he's got plenty of those, that's for sure. My goodness.
Well, if you don't take care of the ball, fellas, that's what can happen.
Absolutely, Greg. That makes the turnover even more painful.
What, you mean the throwdown at the end? I'll tell you what, fellas, I mean, the highlight shows are going to pain them even more.
Deep two from Robinson. That's good. And it's Payton with the assist. 6 points for Robinson.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
If it's working, keep working it. That's what I say. Keep the pressure on it.
You can't send Durant to the line too often. He's always been an efficient free throw shooter.
And both free throws good for Durant. We've seen the NBA feature several overseas games, Greg, the last couple years. Always growing the sport, aren't they?
And I know the fans love it. And nothing quite like seeing an NBA game in person and expanding that opportunity. Always a plus.
And we're about 3 minutes into the fourth quarter. A shot by Nembhard, no good. Spurs trail by 16 to the paint. Now Wilson shoots it. It's good from the top of the key. Wilson's got 6 in the quarter. And Denver has possession. Thompson, high post. Over to the left wing. 4 on the shot clock. Lays it up and banks it in.
Height and good floor vision make Thompson an effective playmaker.
Outside Durant. Beyond the arc. It's in and good for his 6th field goal in 10 attempts.
He has such a sweet three-point stroke there. And it can really open things up inside because as good as he shoots it, it forces the opposing bigs to have to step out on the perimeter.
He takes it in, and Mobley throws it down.
And he wasn't about to do anything that would get him in trouble there.
Nope, up and in with a one-hand finish, the most basic possible.
Yeah, he still made it look good, though.
And so just rolling to the finish line now in what has been a very confident-looking performance for Denver.
They enjoyed a big boost from the strong play of their bench.
The subs came in and did their job. Those points off the bench were key to their victory.
And during the long NBA season, each contest important here tonight. Tonight's win will give them 4 on the season.
And this is a great way for them to kick off this season series. 2 more games ahead, and they've taken the mental advantage with this win tonight.
Yeah, I don't think it'll play out quite that simply, though. The team coming out on the losing end of game 1 is just that much more motivated to get even in game 2 and 3. So I think the edge goes to the losing team.
And what a tremendous standout performance it was for Evan Mobley.
Well, I can't recall a play that he wasn't involved in. He was so involved in so many plays tonight, a force on both ends.
They maintained focus all night and along the way put on quite a show.
And, you know, everybody in the building knows this is a wrap, a done deal. Put this one in the W column.
Pass to Holmgren. That one goes in. Here's the Nuggets now with the ball. They lead by 14. Count that as his 7th field goal in 9 tries. He's shooting 78%.
And credit the whole team. It was a focused, concerted effort to put this one away.
Yeah, what a time to put the hammer down. Any hope of a comeback diminished.
.26 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Rebounded by the Spurs. Wilson into the lane. Doesn't get it to drop for him. Good D by Mobley. Holmgren with the steal. And so it's Denver taking care of business in this one. A resounding victory for them. And Greg in enemy territory, no less.
That's exactly right. But